If it were a lady, you would get her bottom pinched. If this lady was a car, she'd run you down. Yeah, I gotta admit, even though the cars from 60, 65 years ago are still very much loved today, the ads for them were very much different. I still basically remember the Mustang one being, you could afford it even on a secretary salary, basically saying, you could afford it even if you're a woman. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into AreTheStraightsOK, the universe's most unanswered question. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Okay, let go. The noise cancellation is okay, but unfortunately they don't block the noises of my husband when he's stimming. Hi, yes, both my husband and I and our 2 adult children are on the spectrum. These headphones do block my daughter's voice. Unfortunately, she is the quietest of all of us. My husband said these headphones were designed by a man because it blocks the sound of women's voices, but not men's voices. He might not be wrong. Ah yeah, you know, that's about as reasonable as male dental floss. Or, you know, women's toothpaste. Girlfriend farted in front of me and now I'm not attracted to her. Ah boy, it's gonna be one of those kind of days, isn't it? After doing the thing with my girlfriend for about 40 minutes straight, we were sitting there bare and she let one rip pretty darn loud. I could tell she was really embarrassed as her face went a little red and she said, "Whoops." I laughed it off, but on the inside I felt nothing but disgust for her. After that, I went to shower and get ready for work. She jumped in the shower with me and started kissing me, and I really wasn't interested at all. For the past 3 days, I've been thinking about it, and I don't want to see her again. You know, I think if you have a problem with your significant other passing gas, or, you know, any bodily function as a red flag, I think your girlfriend is very much better off single and not with you. Because anybody that has a problem with a bodily function and, you know, apparently still wanting to be around the bodily, yeah, you very much suck as a human being. Like, imagine telling your significant other, hey, yeah, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Okay, but if you do that again, we're breaking up. That is about as stupid as I can put it. Yes, you know, are you team taco or team burrito? You know what? This is like the only time I will say I do not like either of these types of foods, is when you're using them to tell people, hey, our baby is a boy or a girl. I honestly did not know beforehand that there was a way people could ruin burritos and tacos for me, but, you know, stupidity is making wonderful, unfortunate discoveries as of lately. At least there isn't any way people can ruin cookies and cream ice cream, right? Oh, dear God, I hope not. I'm pregnant with my own son's baby. Well, that don't scream thumbnail. I don't know what is. Up until now, I honestly legitimately forgot about surrogate mothers, like the whole thing of it all. But you would kind of think that if somebody's going to be doing that, maybe venture out of the family tree to find a viable person to help you out there. Because I'm honestly wondering and a little bit worried that this might have actually been their first thought when thinking of who would be a proper surrogate mother. POV, your husband just took you to brunch, shopping, and the movies, but didn't say I love you before taking in it. Yeah, so that totally justifies you slapping the crap out of him. Look, when they said take your hand in marriage, they meant open hand, not closed hand fist. When she tells me to shut up, so I say make me, thinking she'll take the hint, but she rocks me in my jaw instead. Yes, you know, because this definitely spells happy and healthy relationship, and definitely something that TikTok decided to glorify with 312,000 likes. I know very little about the TikTok algorithm, and I very much do not want to know more, because I know it'll promote some weird stuff. R/unpopular opinion, my girlfriend cannot have guy friends. When I am seeing someone and she wants to be exclusive, I say sure, but you can't have guy friends. You can if you want, but I'm not going to take you seriously. When you're Google or YouTube guy friends, almost every result from anyone with experience is the same, but still on Reddit, it's an unpopular opinion. I've slept with my girlfriends where I was a guy friend, and I found them attractive even when they had boyfriends, which I didn't necessarily know about? I found out through social media photos a girlfriend had met up with her guy friend who she was sleeping with before me at a bar. It was just a reunion. I had photos of a girlfriend sitting on her guy friend's lap with arms around each other, heads pressed into each other. I had another girlfriend who was flirting with her guy friends, me being initially one myself. She said she wanted to be exclusive and admitted she'd be interested as well in another of my friends, and he had long calls with the guy. Weeks later, after being exclusive with the girl, I find out by accident from him that she's still texting him and meeting up with him for dinner the previous week. I had a girlfriend so long distance where she'd stay at guys' friends' houses in other countries who I never met. Her behavior was odd and I just wasn't so uncomfortable. I checked out of the relationship. I had a girlfriend so long distance, and a few weeks in, a couple of days before the weekend, she told me her friend Tom was flying out to spend the weekend with her at her studio apartment. Never heard of the guy before, but she says he's sleeping on the sofa and has a girlfriend. Also, she will never let me see her phone. Anyway, sooner or later, this crap comes back to bite. I don't care if it's a group of work people or whatever, but I just don't date anyone who wants to be talking to guys, and also who cares more about having those people than me. You know, last time I checked, if you're dating somebody who just so happens to have friends, those friends likely were there before you, and they're likely also then going to still be there when you're gone. If your biggest red flag for somebody is the fact that they have a social life and have friends, then I think you're better off not dating the person. Also, if you're upset that you can't go through their phone, that's enough of a red flag for you. Having a girlfriend is understanding. She is a really pleasant person to be around, unless she's hungry, happy, hot, cold, anxious, dealing with anyone wearing a bra, or you are chewing too loud. Big Blanket Co. Fall in love with being cozy. Snuggle up in this absurdly large 100 square foot blanket that they decided to market as big enough to share even when they're mad at you. Kinda rather counterproductive compared to the caption though, I'm gonna be honest here. Love the product, not a fan of the advertisement though. And sometimes people just want to be a big burrito and they don't want to have to use multiple blankets, so you know, just get the one big. Men cheat because one woman is not enough. I know women hate to think that no matter how pretty they aren't enough, but that is the truth. Men look at the cooch as a conquest. New cooch means new conquest. Monogamy is a woman's game. You know, the more I see the stupidity of this, the more I keep on thinking of Andrew Tate's logic and everything, and I'm fairly certain if he had a name for his followers, they'd be called the Tater Tots. Cheating is cheating, and regardless of who you are, what color you are, what shape you are, you're still a douchebag if you do it, and I very much do not have any respect for you. Cheating is cheating no matter what. In no universe is cheating ever justifiable for anyone because of X reason. If you are marrying a man that can't lift up to 225 pounds, then you are marrying a woman respectfully. First off, what are you doing recording random people at the gym, likely without their consent, because that is already creepy. Secondly, you can't just put respectfully sprinkled at the end of something that doesn't totally label you as the captain of the douchebag express. And lastly, dude's just doing a workout, so what if he can't lift it? That doesn't mean he's not going to be able to get there eventually. You don't automatically, genetically are able to lift any certain amount. Women having equal rights is not good news. In fact, it shows that having women in the workplace was a fundamental error. It is not sustainable in a population. In fact, it's evolutionarily regressive behavior since the women might not have kids. Unless you are an anarchist or extremely selfish person who thinks having a job and status is more important than having a kid. This should be clear. Why are there so many people that don't honestly know that having a kid is expensive? And also, somebody might want to fill this person in that is no longer the 1950s to 1965s, because, yeah, very much this is not how things are right now, but I'm guarantee you this person has a whole arsenal of back in my days. If my baby girl is breastfed, will her odds of being a lesbian increase? How do I make it stop? My wife and I just had a girl. Our first was a boy. He is now 3 years old, and he was breastfed. I had no problem with the breastfeeding. Now, with the baby girl, I figured she would be be breastfed too. I had no problems with that until I saw her being breastfed. It's been about 2 weeks, and I can't get rid of this feeling that she is going to turn out to be lesbian. She really attacks my wife's babblers more so than my boy when he was a baby. It just doesn't seem right, and I can't help but wonder if this is how lesbians are made. I fear she will be a lesbian if she isn't bottle-fed. Does anyone have any advice or experience here? Is this an act of lesbianism? Should I stay pissed at my wife for what she is doing to my child? The arguing is getting intense. I hate the idea of someone's, their asterisks, being forced on my baby's face. You know, if your logic thinks that because a baby's being breastfed that they're gonna turn out to be a lesbian, you're up there with the type of people that probably shouldn't be parents in the first place. Because, you know, we've all seen wonderful examples of bad parenting, and this is just another one getting added to the pot. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. We're getting pretty close to that 68,000 subs. That would be super awesome to hit that. But with that, I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.